Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow, just tail right in the face. This cat loves you.
Oh, I know. Someone's got it.
Headbutt the mic. Oh, yeah.
He is. Come on, it's not your property. You can't do that.
I mean, technically everything in this apartment is his property. That's how it works to have a cat.
I guess so. It's just like when they do that, it means they're marking it because it activates their scent glands on the side of their mouth.
Yeah. It's now his.
I know.
He's like my microphone.
And I just don't have a say, do I?
He's like, I shall become the new
The
hot
streamo.
internet streamer.
The Streamo. Ooh. You've got a lot to compete with. Chat Cat's really funny. You ever seen Chat Cat?
Nah.
There's this streamer called Miss Jackie who has like a cat VTuber.
Yeah.
Like she's just a cat.
Yeah.
And
Like not a cat girl, but just cat.
just a cat. And
Just
on
a
her
cat.
streams, she's got a son named Chat Cat. And people can...
I wonder what would happen if I drank this potion that some hooded guy that looked like Drake gave me. Only one way to find out. Go, explore. Ahem. That's better. He who...
What was that noise?
I've come to make an announcement.
I love this guy.
Drake is a mother. He threw this cheese in my face, so you know what? I'm gonna smeef him to the moon. Smee.
So yeah,
Terrible.
that's
Terrible.
that's some pretty steep competition competing with Chat Cat there. Chat Cat's adorable, and I love him. He's so funny.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Adastra.
That is a game, a book, a movie. I think it's a movie
It might be a movie.
because I'm pretty sure I saw a movie called Adastra at Barnes and Noble a few months ago.
Good.
Firmly sell it.
Okay, yeah. See, Faye knows. Who's in that movie? Let's look it up.
Amicus. Marco.
Marco. Shit. Shito.
There's probably someone by the name of Alex on the staff list. I feel like that's a safe bet.
2019 film starring Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh my god, Brad Pitt's in this game?
Yeah, Bradley Pitt.
Oh my god, does that mean this game takes place in Metrocity?
It absolutely does.
Is Marco gonna go to Shul?
Go to.
Is he going to encounter a spider?
Does he have a minion? His best friend.
A gorilla fish man?
Man,
Gorilla
how is
fish
Megamind?
robot?
How is Megamind the peak of cinema? I don't understand. Why do we have to like peak so early? It's been downhill ever since in all media.
You're not even wrong. It's so good.
Oh, fuck, that movie's good. Jesus.
Was that the last good, like, DreamWorks movie?
Kung Fu Panda. That was
Kung Fu
after.
Panda 2 was before that, wasn't it?
I thought it was after Megamind.
Shit. You look up when Megamind came out.
Okay. 2010.
Oh, damn. Kung Fu Panda 2 is 2011.
Okay, so
this
yeah.
was the last good movie ever made.
Yeah, one after the other.
Oh,
Dang, man.
Kung Fu Panda 2 is this weird anomaly.
It
where,
has
like,
no right to be as good
all
as it
other
is.
parts of the Kung Fu Panda
Verse.
mythos. Like,
The myths of
awful.
the Mists of Pandaria expansion of
Right.
Kung Fu Panda.
It's just bad. But Kung Fu Panda 2, one of the greatest films
Oh
ever
my
made.
God.
It's so weird.
Who directed it?
It's this girl, Jennifer Yu Nelson.
Okay, what's she done?
Well, first of all, yeah, how cute on the cute scale.
I'd give her an 8. She's really cute.
Okay.
For an older lady, very cute.
Yeah.
I can't really say for an older lady. I like older ladies. Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3.
Filmography. That's it.
Well, so she did more television. She worked on Spawn.
Weird.
And did a Love, Death, and Robots bit.
Other credits, storyboard artist.
Spirit,
Okay.
Sinbad.
Okay, so she's like staff member.
Yeah.
Mostly. Okay.
Additional story artist for How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay, so like
Direct-to-video.
her only like directing credits is like
Kung Fu
those
Panda 2
things.
and 3 and The Darkest Minds from 2018.
odd.
Very odd. And man, what a year to come out swinging for for directing a film.
Right?
Very, very cool.
Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and now I know why. I must have died, and now, for whatever reason, the parents have let us reunite somehow. And I know that Amicus must be wondering the same thing that I am. How long is this going to last?
What does it mean?
I try to think of what to say, in case this is our last moment together, in case I am going to be absorbed again. But my mind comes up short in the weirdest of ways, only able to think of things that don't matter. So I settle on what just happened. You're Emperor now, Amicus. Amicus nods against me. I'm trusting his... Wait, not trusting his voice at the moment, apparently. I'm so happy for you. Now he shakes his head, smearing tears against my cheek. I hate seeing him like this. I hate that this might be the last way that I see him. Please don't cry. Let's just be together right now. I sit up. You're standing.
Sitting up straight.
Okay.
It's different than standing.
Cato.
How's she going? It's about that time of night. She do be going.
Okay.
Hey, girl. What's
Okay.
up?
And pull his head against my chest once more, cradling his massive form against me, caressing his ears. He has ears and neck. I'm okay, I promise. I went somewhere when I died. The word is so strange to say. This is like the third time. It was really nice, full of people. I wasn't alone. It was peaceful. Amicus takes a deep, shuddering breath, finally pulling back from my hug.
That's wonderful, Marco. But I'm sorry, because I'm not letting you go back there.
Fuck off. Amicus suddenly looks resolute as he smirks through the tears.
You're coming back with me.
His voice breaks several times, and I can tell that he really means it. He really is certain that he's going to drag me back from the dimension of the dead. I don't know what to say. I don't know how much the parents or the afterlife don't know much about. That's that word. And Amicus must, so I trust him. I smile up at him. Okay. He smiles back at me, and then very suddenly kisses me. It's rough and wet and gets everywhere, and he kind of misses my lips, and I kiss back, holding him tightly.
You're dumb.
What? What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
I read the line.
I know you did. You really did.
Oh, once he finally draws back, I'm happy to see my wolf back to his usual confident self, even if he has to keep sniffling with his runny nose. I look around at the swirling cosmos again. Okay. Can you just get us out? Amicus frowns, looking around himself.
This is actually my first time doing this, so I'm not sure.
Oh my god. Amicus looks behind us, then up and down, then clears his throat.
Calm? Calm, are you there?
Silence.
I don't think he has reception in cosmic space.
But he should, though.
Should he?
Yeah. He'll come in and go like, compliance.
Compliance. Bang, bang. Just compliance gun.
What are the chances that when I like say compliance as like the calm, do people get that joke?
Probably not at all,
Okay.
honestly. As unfortunate as it is.
Because it's like I'm pretty sure it's a Disney movie. I'm pretty sure it's like an old Disney film called like Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, like a kid gets a
Yeah.
spaceship and it has like an onboard like computer, and he would always like any command the kid would make, the computer would go compliance and like go do it, and that stood out to me.
Oh.
So
That's interesting.
are you looking up Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah, I want to know if that's the one.
Wow, your internet sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's
Look at the signal. It's like at
having
1
a-
bar.
Well, no, that's the fucking. Here, just go to cell data. I don't know. Sometimes at night, the internet do be having some
It
troubles.
do be.
It do be do
I can tell that Amicus is already out of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, compliance.
Yeah. Compliance.
Look at Childs. You know, like the alien.
I do like the alien.
Look at him.
He's like a pug, but like a little more fucked up with the hands. I kind of really dig it.
Pugs don't look like that.
He's like a
That's just a
fella.
pug.
He really is. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna put it in the Discord. I got your new emote right here.
Just call it compliance.
Oh shit! I edited. I wrote on it. Hang on.
Oh no! We're never gonna finish reading this game.
Keep going. Ignore me.
The parents are doing this, right? Right.
I think so. Though I've never spoken to them. You actually have some experience with that.
Amicus grins at me, then looks back up.
Maybe if we walk back.
I give Amicus a strange look, and just as I'm about to point out the absurdity of walking back to Adastra through infinite space, a booming presence makes itself known. I suppose you are finished. Amicus and I both jump, and the wolf leaps to his feet. Did you actually post it?
Yes! I told you I would!
Great. Like in general?
Yeah. Only deep cuts. Only the deepest cuts.
Okay. Keeping me held in his arms.
Who's there?
Amicus shouts into the void, snarling. It's okay, Amicus. It's just the monitor. I don't know. I'd be spooked if a monitor just showed up.
True, but he's also really cool.
It's fast.
He's like, oh no, he's buffer than me.
If the
Shit.
DC monitors looked like
Look
that,
We'd be over. Man, the X-Men would be like, yo, take me.
I'd say it like just an old friend of mine. Amicus doesn't lower his guard, however, and continues to growl into space. The monitor expresses his amusement in that silent way of his, but I can understand why Amicus isn't letting his guard down. It's evident in the way he's holding me, clutching me tightly into his chest. He's afraid I'm going to be taken back from him. I am too. If you are, I'm hoping I'll open the channel of communications now. Amicus raises an eyebrow.
What the hell are you talking about?
You wish to speak with the parents, correct? They wish to speak directly with you. Directly to you. At least as directly as is possible.
Directly to you.
Yes. There's a pause, and I see the gears turning in Amicus's head, and his ears flick.
Yes.
Then it is done. The monitor's presence vanishes, and suddenly there's another one. Not one, but many, similar to what I had felt earlier. This is still different. Instead of melding together, these entities are distinct and separate from each other. But they're so similar that they can be copied. They could be copies of a single person. Yes. Their intentions feel disturbingly uniform, like they're all on the exact same path. Unlike the monitor, who at least felt to be on a similar level as any other sapient. These entities feel alien. Which is a strange feeling to feel after everything I've been through, but these things are so different. So different. Aw.
Oh, neat! Look at them.
Neato.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
you get to see a little. You get to see his little leg. Look at his
little arm, little leg.
Look at his little leg in the background, as opposed to his like foreground leg.
Yeah, just
It's cute. It's cute though. I like this perspective though. Actually,
It's fun.
like for Amicus, I kind of really like it.
right.
Well, show yourself.
Amicus barks at the emptiness somehow, remaining brave in the face as all these titanic presences. You cannot see us? His mouth moves on its own. Mind suddenly becoming empty, seeming to blend with the space around them. Okay. Amicus looks down at the human in confusion.
What?
He stares back. We cannot speak directly to you.
Marco?
But we have other methods. Amicus's face morphs from confusion to horror.
Gods. Marco!
He gives the human a little shake.
Hey.
He can hear you. He is simply occupied at the moment. Amicus bares his teeth, and he begins to shake. He's not sure if it's anger or fear. Likely both.
If you don't stop.
There is no need to threat. All is as it should be. Amicus is left to stand there, staring open-mouthed at his lover. Something ominous and dark churns in his gut. This isn't how he'd envisioned any of this at all. These are the parents?
What the hell are you?
We are your guide, your benevolent leader, your parent. Amicus rubs a paw over the human's forehead gently, looking into those blank staring eyes.
Leave him be. Please.
He is not being harmed. He shall return to a normal state after the channeling is complete.
But how?
Simply put, we are manipulating his behavior through the use of the lingua. Amicus shakes his head, clearly not wanting this at all, but the complete powerlessness he feels right now, it's overwhelming. The speech he'd been planning for this moment, his intention to tear apart the careless arrogance of the parents, it just dissipates. Seeing Marco just be taken by them like this, it's enough to completely cow any courage he once had. And, as he stares at the cold eyes of a human, he begins to wonder if this is a nightmare. For a brief moment, Amicus wonders if any of this is real, what reality even is right now. That is not for you to wonder, Amicus. All that matters is that you are the one true Emperor.
What do you want?
Amicus stares down at his human, feeling repulsed by what's happening. For the work of Darussus. Yep, we never really figured out how to pronounce that one, right?
I pronounce it with a little like.
Darussus.
I pronounce it like
Darussus.
Drusus.
Darussi.
Good,
To continue.
That one's for you, Saki.
For Adastra to achieve its full potential at last, for the Galaxia to ascend. Amicus shakes his head, trying not to focus on... on the robotic tone of Marco's voice, on the strange way his jaw moves, forced to speak in a woven tongue.
I intend to do so, but please, let the human go, and heal him, please. He didn't ask for any of this.
That's too bad. The human is also involved, Amicus.
But I involved him.
Are you gonna boil that?
No, I don't like hot Dr. Pepper. I don't like it.
Have you tried it with lemon juice?
Well, no.
That's what it recommended.
I thought it was orange slices.
I thought it was lemon slices.
I thought you I thought you do orange slices and you cook and you heat it up in a stove.
Man, you should have also ordered an orange.
I was about to say we have some, but we don't. I couldn't order an orange from Wawa. They don't have fresh produce.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm not looking right now. I just know that they
I don't know. That's
have,
that's something that I almost think they would.
they don't have fresh produce at Wawa.
You can like get milk there, right? You can get most breakfast items, right? Like ingredients for a breakfast. Can you get a grapefruit?
No. No fresh produce. What did I just say?
Well, you can get apples.
Like snack apples.
Yeah.
But that's like it. They're not.
Maybe you can get.
People don't have snack grapefruit. People don't typically get snack grapefruits.
I'm pretty sure they could probably have like sliced oranges. That might be a
Maybe,
thing,
but that's
like in,
different
like,
than like taking an orange and slicing it long ways into the rings.
whatever. You can do it in like the
the wedges.
yeah, in the wedges, and you put that in your drink. You spritz it in there. It's nice and citrusy.
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Hell no.
it was meant to be.
Maybe for the next year-end Q&A, I'll do that as a special treat.
Oh my god, we'll make a gallon of.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, a whole gallon.
I'll take a 20-ounce bottle.
No, we're gonna get a 2-liter.
You can keep it at your house.
We're gonna get a 2-liter. We're gonna boil it here.
Why here?
Well, because that's where we're gonna stream it, of course. Like,
Well, why?
why not?
We had so much fun doing it at your place. We can just have Issa on again, even though he hasn't really had much content this year.
It's fine.
He's the third secret member. He's the third member.
Mm-hmm.
What?
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 Because isn't sure if it's his own mind or the mind of another that brings back the memories of when he'd opened the archives, how Earth had been near the top of the list of profiled planets. How it made no sense that an uncontacted world would be at the top of that list, on that list at all. But now it does make sense, but at the same time, even less sense. Amicus shakes his head, still reeling at this situation he's in, a feeling that he's teetering on the edge of madness. Steady. There are many things you do not understand. Things that you will never understand, and that is fine. Not all things are meant to be understood by all sapients. But you, at least, understand that the humans are not uncontacted, are they? Amicus says nothing, knowing that this mind is being read. That his mind is being read. Somehow Woven culture is there. So is the Chemian culture, Hindu culture, and all sibling cultures. The parents go silent, and Amicus is left to stare at the puppet his lover has been turned into. Amicus grits his teeth.
Why?
Because there were experimental microcosm.
There you go.
Metachlorians, and now a successful one, and it is time for them to be integrated into the Galaxia. Another moment of silence.
I feel like that'd be a terrible idea.
You don't want just humans being sent into space.
Well, I just mean like, you
to
know.
fuck buff furries.
I mean like, well, I didn't say that. But like humans being allowed to interact with other sapient species, you know, humans have a problem.
We now know that there are tigers and bears out there.
Oh. A whole planet of Bryans. What do you think that's
like? Dear.
You're like, get me on the first fucking rocket. Let's go.
Torihiko might be out there.
It's possible. Go find him.
Right.
No, but you know, you would go to find Torihiko, but then you'd run into June instead. And he would bother you.
Nah. Nah. We not even.
But he would know that you like Kingdom Hearts and he'd want to hang out with you.
That's too bad.
Do you miss Tennis Ace yet,
No.
Josh? Are you sure?
No. It's all good. They can have that. But they did announce that the side character that I liked is getting a
Oh
mini out.
yeah, sure.
So...
Was it Choichi? Or
No, it's
Which side?
Haruki.
Oh, okay.
The wolf guy that shows up in Shinichi's route.
Oh, so he's getting
a little mini route.
So that means you're gonna do it then?
Nah.
Are you gonna do it in your recreational time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very cool. And you want me to help you do that? You want me to help do this?
No, your mission is to help unite the siblings. The first step is Kemiya.
That was already my intention.
That is questionable. Damn! Not even the parents trust you'll do it. How does that make you feel, Amikins? The situation is perilous. Kemiya is fierce after what has happened. You need more guidance. Thus, why you are here. Amicus snarls.
I'm here for him.
Amicus nods at Marco, at the sapient creature being used as a mouthpiece. You are here for the Galaxia, and as Emperor, you now have the onus?
Onus?
Onus.
Onus?
Onus. Onus?
I'm thinking maybe onus might be the...
Onus?
Onus.
Onus?
Onus.
Like a... Okay, I don't...
You now have the onus.
Onus. To know all this information, as your father knew, as his father knew, and so on. Amicus grits his teeth again, trying to comprehend what's being told to him, despite being completely disturbed by what's happening to Marco.
If you wanted galactic integration, then why have you been competing with each other?
This was assumed by the siblings themselves. Competition was never the goal.
Idiots.
But everyone loves competition. It feels good.
Does it?
Knowing that you're superior to all around you.
I don't know about that. I'm cool with just vibing.
I don't know, have you ever been at the top?
Yeah. I mean, at work on my team, I've been number 1 on my team for the last, 4 months.
Yeah, but do you care about that?
I mean, a little bit. It's making me look really good. People are starting to know my name.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're like Ryan.
What do you mean? It's just kind of what's happening. I mean, I'm just doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
And, upward progression would be nice. I'd like to make more money, so.
Mm-hmm.
No. How dare you compare me to Ryan? Ryan's 70 fucking years old.
Mm-hmm. He's a hard-working little meow meow.
It's true. He worked hard.
Fuckle.
Then why not tell us that? You're supposed to be our guide.
The process is slow and careful. Interference is a last resort.
Last resort. Suffocation. Sorry.
This very communication is a last resort as the siblings and children stray farther and further from the path every day, and not just the wolves. It has taken 20,000 fucking years, Amicus, to reach this point, and that time cannot be wasted, you fucking imbecile!
Very good. And why are you only telling me this and not all sapiens in the Galaxia?
Amicus glares at the face of the human again, stoking the face gently. He's stoked.
He's not stoking it like a fire.
Yeah. Was that the name of that one 16 offshoot?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was stoked.
Right? Yeah.
It wasn't a 16 offshoot. It was just the same studio that made it.
You know what I mean. Where's my Blu-rays of Stoked?
We'll
do a full watch along.
Where's my Blu-rays of 16? Can I even get that show on DVD?
You have it digitally. It's fine.
But the rips are shit.
Yeah.
I want at least watchable versions, please. We don't have to wait for me. Continue.
What? Okay. Amicus glares at the face of the human again, stoking the face gently, hating the blank stare he's receiving.
I can just buy it on Prime Video and then rip it.
Oh, damn. There you go.
And then there's the
Are you gonna get Total Drama-Rama? So you get the prequel to 16?
I hate Total Drama. No.
Jude's in it, though.
I don't care.
Isn't that
I
neat?
don't give a fuck.
Isn't that weird?
Jude's there. He's not even my favorite.
Yeah, Jen is.
Jen is the best one.
Yeah.
But you love Wyatt.
Now, as was stated, minimal interference will result in the best outcome. Only select figures are being informed at this stage. A Galaxia developed independence of interference will better serve the greater cause as a whole.
The greater cause.
The stars and planets shift around them, zooming forward, and for a moment Amicus feels as though he might be sick. As something dark looms at the edge of the universe, growing slowly, leeching the parts that it touches. The other approaches, and it must be confronted. At this point, Amicus feels uneasy. Pierce? Yeah. Uneasy pierce through... Unease pierce through his fog of confusion and anger. This line makes far more sense now. Wow.
What other... Are we preparing for, like, war? Hold on. Whew.
See, I'm not the only
Hold
one.
on.
Can't even blame me.
What other... Are we preparing for war against something?
We must prepare for an event. Many millennia from now. This is one step of many. Amicus lets out a low growl of frustration. The vagueness of this entire situation makes his head ache.
But what does this have to do with Marco?
Amicus shifts his hold on the human, just wanting him to come back into consciousness. He must play a role, and you must make a decision, Amicus. Everything seems to come together all at once for Amicus. All this talk of Drussus and his and Marco's apparently fixed destinies. That decision that wolves fawned over for generations, no matter what opinion they held over Drussus himself. The choice offered by the parents to either save his empire or save his lover. Icy, cold fear and dread blooms in the pit of Amicus' stomach and slowly spreads throughout his body, the rest of his body, seeming to leak like a frigid liquid down his groin and into his legs. The wolf feels his limbs tremble as he pulls the human closer to his chest, lips drawing back as instinct kicks in to protect his mate. For a long while, a length of time that's hard to discern, the wolf simply stares into the abyss. He looks up into the swirling stars, clouds, and planets trying to see these things that are controlling and manipulating him and his lover. Trembling, Amicus shakes his head, taking another step back, away, even though the presence of the parents is all-encompassing.
No.
Amicus's jaws clenched, hating himself for sounding so weak and afraid. Remembering who he is, the wolf squares his shoulders, glares up into space.
No, I won't make such a decision.
For once, the unseen place in which the parents reside is silent, but clearly observed. Amicus can feel the prickle of their all-seeing eyes on the nape of his neck.
You hear me? I won't do it. I'll stay here forever if I have to. You can't involve us in this foolishness.
Marco suddenly shifts in his grasp, his head turning awkwardly and leaning up in a strange way that seems unnatural, as if pulled by a string. Amicus flinches back, feeling a chill run up his spine as he tries to stop himself from dropping the "come on" he knows so well. Foolishness. Marco stares at him with an expression that Amicus has never seen him make before. It's cold and almost dismissive, an expression Amicus has never seen him make before. Okay.
Yep.
How does this situation, in which the lives of trillions sapiens teeter on the brink of annihilation, call for such childish statements? Tell us, in what universe would attempts to avoid such a catastrophic outcome be considered foolishness?
It's funny how that word is catastrophe, but when you use it as an adjective, it's catastrophic.
I don't get it. I don't get words. It's so weird. We should just be using pictures for everything.
Emojis.
No, a picture.
But like reaction images.
Do you remember that one, that weird episode of the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, in which Captain Knuckles writes a letter to Candy Wife, and he did it all in pictures.
Yeah.
And to say, like, Dear Candy Wife, it was like a literal drawing of a deer, and then Candy Wife, and it took Flap a minute to, like, figure out how it was. And then he reads this whole, like, letter, and in my head, I'm just like, I want to see the rest of this. I want to see the pictures that, like, make this.
Yeah. But, like, that would require everyone to at least be passable at drawing so that they would have... I don't know, actually. Because you can't read some people's handwriting, so I guess it would be the same thing.
There you go.
Like, I cannot understand what
someone will draw a thing, and they're like, is this a moose? And they'll be like, the deer.
It's a deer, bitch.
And you'll have someone like, oh, that's a reindeer. Like, you love that person,
Shut
like,
the fuck. It's not, reindeer Margot. It's dear Margot, idiot.
Right? There you go. They'll have a lot of that.
I see.
The human suddenly tilts his head in an unnatural way, leaning in closer to the wolf, and Amicus gasps, setting a large paw against Marco's face, trying to stop the strange, inhuman movement.
Stop that. Don't hurt him.
The human holds the position for a moment, and then seems to slowly relax back into the wolf's arms. Amicus feels his heart pounding in his chest. He's provoked. He'd provoked. Not even anger from the parents, maybe just annoyance, yet the experience has been terrifying. Seeing Marco twist and contort in such a way was unnerving, sure, but the parents hadn't meant to do it, and the wolf is beginning to realize why they're using Marco as a puppet. Anger and fear battle for control over the wolf, before the latter finally wins out, remembering what type of decision he might have to make.
Please, there must be another way. I can't choose between these two things.
Yeah, you can. There's a pause in the air, and Amicus feels his knees about to give out, preparing to throw himself at the imaginary feet of these monolithic beings. He'd beg until the end of time, or woven pride be damned. What decision do you speak of? Amicus glances up again at the stars.
The decision presented to Drusus. The one decided for him by Mira 10 millennia ago.
Amicus frowns, knowing that the parents already know what he's talking about, becoming further distressed that they're making him vocalize things that are so obvious.
Yeah, he's getting all upset because he's all, like, assuming, and they haven't even said what he's gonna have to do yet.
It's funny.
Freaking idiot.
Oh, Amicus, don't you know the proclivity of did I say that?
You got it.
Proclivity?
Yeah, you got it.
Of your
Right
own
on.
people to twist and distort, to aggrandize and romanticize the truth. Amicus is quiet, waiting, a heart still hammering, simply feeling numb at this point. Do not reply on woven lith to inform you of parental intentions. Only we will speak the truth to you. Amicus lets out a little growl, and anger overcomes fear again.
Then what is it? Why torment me like this?
That's funny. Several moments of silence pass, and Amicus growls again, frustrated at the way he's being treated, how his emotions are being manipulated and sculpted like a mound of clay. This isn't what he'd been taught at all. Had his father known the parents to be like this? His grandfather? Amicus wished he had been warned somehow. As the silence dragged on, the wolf tries to deaden? Deaden. But there's an A.
Well, how do you say dead?
Deed. Dead.
No. Deed is spelled D-E-E-D, as in like a
Dad.
deed. No, this is dead.
I am going to make everyone start saying the word dad. Oh, there we go. Instead of dead, it's dad.
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 Oh no, he's dad. Stop, he's already dad.
We'll make it work. We'll get that trending and we'll get Shui trending. Shui.
Oh man. Man, Artemis, you're Shui, bro.
I unironically started saying that in high school for a year.
It's so funny.
And got a couple people to start saying it. Felt real good.
So good. Fucking love that. Love it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Deanded his emotions to not give these entities any sort of hint as to what he might be feeling, wanting to refuse this blatant attack on his own agenda. Despite how futile he knows that must be. You can bring back your lover at this very moment. At this very moment, time time
stands near. Yeah.
Okay, that just looked weird to me. Nearly still on your plane. Marco's body and mind are still salvageable. Amicus's heart feels as though it might leap out from his mouth. His hold on Marco tightens.
How?
But only if you submit yourself to our benevolent will of the parents.
Oh shit. Submit! Come on.
Will you?
If you pick no.
Okay, Amicus furrows his brow in confusion, unsure of what this all could mean.
But I've already done so. Ever since I was a pup, we've been told to...
After this experience, your mind will waver. You're unsure as to what our intentions truly are. There will be moments in which you will want to question, or to doubt our will. You must overcome such moments. Our will is what is best for the Galaxia and the universe as a whole. Amicus stares for a moment.
And if I don't agree?
Then we shall let the human pass on, as he naturally should, and we shall wait for a future emperor to take your place. So if Amicus goes, Cassius is already gone.
A future, as in, like, it could be, like, another 100 years before they, like, put these...
Yeah, but I'm wondering, like, if those two gone...
Virginia.
It would go to, like,
They'd
Neferu, right?
No. Why would it go to Neferu?
They're not gonna give it to a girl.
But Virginia's the only one of royal blood left.
Yeah?
She'd get it.
Guess they're dead. Time to move on.
No, she would get it. That or there'd be a riot and a seat power struggle for the throne.
Yeah.
The triumvirates would be like, no me, no me, no me.
I assume that would actually, like, I'm sure the triumvirates would actually get control.
Probably.
Is that what we want, folks? Do we want the triumvirates to be, like, not even Cassius trusted those fools.
I would vote for Virginia.
Would you?
Yeah. She would be emperor. I would submit to her will any day.
Oh my god.
What?
Amicus shakes his head, not wanting to believe this is true. That this is a way that the leaders of the Galaxia function. It must be done. The wolf is quiet, for once wishing that he isn't in such a position, wishing that he could hide away in the quiet countryside with his human, to live a normal life. This is not your calling. It was never.
I know.
Amicus whispers, more to himself than the parents. There's a long moment of silence in which Amicus simply stares into space, contemplating what it means to give up. Any true freedom, to submit himself to the absolute authority of the galaxy. Will you submit? Amicus takes a deep breath.
Will my decision affect Marco's free will? You said you have plans for him as well.
He will be allowed to make his own decision. We will tell you of his mission once you make your decision. Amicus
Stifles.
Striffles.
There's no R.
But if I like R's?
That doesn't mean you can just shove them into any word.
So
Don't do it.
Shut up. Amicus.
Amicus stifles another growl. Those already have words.
Yeah.
Are
That means they're good words.
Harding, Thart, Hares, Hurman,
Hermans. Hermans is bringing force into this as well. Real you're submitting.
Please stop.
No, it's good.
Stupid.
No, it's good. Amicus closes his eyes, feeling his anger and resilience slowly drain away. Then he opens it.
I submit.
Ha, coward.
Are you going to tell me about Marco's mission?
Nah. We'll end the part here.
Okay.
Okay.
That went pretty well, I think.
Yeah, we read for 10 minutes.
Damn, that's a long episode.
Yeah, we read for 10 minutes. Last episode we read for 5.
Oops. It's fine.
It's good. It's good. Do you like this smiley boy?
He's pretty.
He's smiley boy.
He's hanging out.
Yeah. We'll see you around, everyone.